Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. Guys, this has been a very volatile week so far, and it seems that market at this point in time going nowhere. It's not falling very rapidly. There was a short covering rally yesterday, but still we do not have an hourly Dow theory change confirmation. And what do I mean by that and why it is important? So let us discuss in this about 8 to 10 minutes video why this Dow theory confirmation will be important for the next uptrend, and that is something which will be essential to understand whether this correction is now finally over or it is going to continue. So without wasting a lot of time, let us jump onto charts. So I have a Nifty and a Bank Nifty 15-minute chart in front of me, and all you can see is that there is a Fibonacci retracement that is marked for yesterday's rally. So yesterday's low and yesterday's high is being marked here, and whatever is happening in Nifty right now is kind of an inside bar on a daily time frame. So if we move on to daily time frame here, so on a daily time frame, this entire action, right, this entire action is taking place between the high and low of yesterday's candle. So this is an inside bar, right? If you look at Bank Nifty, the Bank Nifty opening was a tad bit higher. It breached above yesterday's high for a short duration of time, and then it started correcting, but still this is inside yesterday's low, and that is very significant, very important. You will also notice that there is a Fibonacci retracement plotted on both these charts, and you can see on a 15-minute chart when I'm taking a look at it. So currently both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty are trading somewhere close to 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. Both these indices are there. If this was a genuine short covering, like how it can be seen here, a very sharp short covering on Thursday, that is not instilling confidence so far. Why I'm saying this? Primarily because of FII and DII numbers. So FII DII numbers were something like FII had sold about 5,000 CR yesterday, 5,000 crore yesterday, and DII had bought about 10,000 crore yesterday. So this rally can be a result of that DII buying. And why I feel that it could be because of the DII buying is because there is no follow-up today, right? This is here, the structure is showing bearishness, weakness, and from these levels it can rise again. Now as for Fibonacci, it is interesting that 78.6 is a kind of a panicky situation. So here people must be fearful, people must be more fearful than they were yesterday during these kind of fall or in today's candle, right? As for financial or banking indices, for currencies, the level of 88% retracement is far more important. That is like a panic level, and from there the reversals can usually they take place for banking, financial and currencies. So that level is also crucial. Right now I'm recording this video with the expectation that this is what is happening. I have just shared these things on my group as well. So these are the messages which were shared since yesterday. This was yesterday's message. With extreme panic in last 2 days, negative news looks like a short covering rally. Once hourly Dow theory changes, the trend will be visible, and that will be a confirmation. See, always understand, we don't need to rush to start investing at the bottom or trying to find the bottom or a low, because I was looking at everybody was euphoric in yesterday's rally and people were thinking that now it is all done, the correction is over and tomorrow there should be a gap up. But unless and until the fundamental thing, the primary importance is given to Dow theory, until the time the Dow theory is not changed, we are not going to go long in this particular market. So we have to wait, observe how things are taking place, because today being inside candles, there is no trade for the day. If we take a look at today's message, I have mentioned these DIFI figures are not very convincing. Let the hourly Dow theory be more bullish. And at about 11:38, I had posted this Fibonacci retracement thing. stating that this 78% level can be short covering. In that case, today's low should be held and we should ideally trade above the highs of yesterday. This is what is required for us to get a confirmation basis Dow theory. So this message was shared around 11:30 or something. It is 1:30 right now. So for past 2 hours, price is actually consolidating near this zone. It is very well likely that in next 1.5 hour or 2 hours, price can take everybody by surprise, and we need a confirmation that we should get a close about 24,600 in case of Nifty and 55,650 in case of Bank Nifty. So these are the closing levels are required if the bias is bullish. But as of now, these inside bars is creating kind of confusion right now. There is no clarity about the trend in market right now. So again, what is important if we take a look at the Nifty chart? So on a Nifty chart right now, the low of yesterday and the high of yesterday, both these things are crucial, important, right? As long as these two things are holding, it might consolidate here for a day or two and then slowly it will start moving in an upwardly manner, is what the primary expectation is. A lot of open interest is being created around 24,500 put region. So price ideally should take out 24,500 and sustain above it, is what the preliminary understanding of this particular trend is. During this phase, when Nifty kind of is printing a bearish candles, right? So this is the 6th bearish candle on a weekly time frame. So for past 1.5 months, this correction is taking place for both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. But during this period, there are certain stocks which are kind of not falling as much. They are in fact making good bullish candles. So while Nifty is correcting for last 6 weeks, there are stocks like Fortis Healthcare, or there's a stock like TVS Motors, or there's a stock like Indian Bank. These are the stocks which are not falling as much as Nifty, and these kind of stocks I want you to identify. So a homework for all of you, drop me in comment at least 1 or 2 names of the stocks which have not corrected as much as Nifty, or in a way this week's candle is green on those stocks, or last month's candle, July month's candle, is bullish on certain stock. A hint can be something like, I believe HDFC Bank is one of the stock where last month's candle was bullish. So identify stocks in this manner, right? And that is something will give you confidence that these are the stocks which are corrected less. There is a less shallow retracement, lesser fall, and these are the stocks to look for in the upcoming uptrend, right? So this is a good hint I'm giving you. So do follow this exercise, do your homework, post it in the comment box so I'll know how many people are watching these videos and doing their homework seriously, because I'm planning to conduct a 2-hour webinar about the current market scenario. Where do I see Nifty in next 1 year and a little more horizon, and what is the immediate outcome of this correction which is taking place right now? What is the implication, and can we find stocks which are actually outperforming this market, this bearish market, while the selling is taking place? Are there certain stocks which are bullish, which are outperforming Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, and how do we identify them? A small hint I have dropped in last week's video, wherein I have talked about how to identify outperforming stocks. There were 2 methods I had discussed, but there is a lot to share, and I'm certainly going to share my webinar invite to all of you, especially to those who are going to comment on the channel. So I'm looking forward to your comments. Now coming back to Nifty, if at all we see a bullish move in today's day, then in that case my target calculation will be something like from this low. So this is a high. So my target would be 24,634 will be first target. Second target would be around 24,713. Right? So this can be one of the target. 24,700 can be one target, and the second target will be 24813. This is going to be my second target. So these are the two targets for Nifty right now. As for Bank Nifty, if we take a look, Bank Nifty has shown a very rapid strong up move yesterday. This is taking support at a 88% retracement, breached the lower range of the OI range, right? And right now if I calculate target for Bank Nifty, the target is going to be 55,800 is going to be my first target. So 55,800 is going to be my first target, and the second target is going to be important level, which is 56,000, which is where the sap is actually. Because of the tariff uncertainty and all this stuff, Trump showing his tantrums and all these things are taking place, we have to understand this. This uncertainty is only for the time being, and during this period there will be a bout of panic. You will feel that everything is over and these things are not going to work anymore, and you might feel that you should get rid of the stocks that you are holding in your portfolio because they are underperforming. But then it is not going to help you. This correction will not last for a longer period of time. There is not going to be a very great fall here. There still may be an uncertainty for next couple of weeks or 3 weeks, till the time all these meetings are taking place and some concrete solution comes out of it. But this is just killing some time. If you take a look at the stocks, if you have selected quality stocks which are part of, let's say, which are part of your portfolio, then the portfolio is actually doing better than what Nifty is doing, right? Nifty has corrected about 5.5% so far, and the stocks, they are still doing great. They are giving better returns. So you have to stick to the process. Don't get panicked by the news and all these things. In a better way, stop watching news or stop giving more importance to the news. Everybody has an agenda to run. We have to stick to our process and keep on investing in good quality companies. Focus on the stop loss part, manage your risk, manage your money management rules, and these are the things which will keep you in the right direction. Again, revising it for one more time, the target for Bank Nifty, if it takes out yesterday's high, then and only then we are going to get bullish. In that case, the target will be 55,839, and for Bank Nifty the second target will be 56,071. So this is close to the semi-annual pivot. And for Nifty, we have calculated a target of 24,714. These targets will be activated once the yesterday's high is taken out. So remember that till the time we are between this high and low of yesterday, it can be a sideways market, because always remember, I keep on talking about, as long as the price is between 50 and 9 EMA, then it is going to be some ambiguity in the market. The trend can be sideways. So we need a confirmation. If we get that in second half today, then that would be fantastic. Let us wait, observe how these things take at their own pace and how it unfold. That is something is going to define the next coming week. But it doesn't seem like the market is going to fall a lot from here. So we have to be waiting cautiously, and once the Dow theory changes, we can align our positions in that direction. That's how I look at the market. Thank you so much for your time. I'm signing off. Bye-bye.